Are you reaching your full potential? What's cracking? What's popping? What's happening, fam? How y'all doing? Today is another serious video, but like I said, this is what I enjoy doing. This means more to me than the fitness stuff, the jiu-jitsu, the calisthenics. This is the stuff that we all need to grow, to be real, to be honest, and to become better men, women, and better members of our community. So this video is going to be on, are you reaching your full potential? So firstly, we have to define what potential is. Potential is the ability or the capability to develop into something better in the future. So the work that you are doing today, the grind, the effort, the sacrifice, working long hours, going to the gym, trying to heal your mind and your heart, body, soul, and spirit, even though that's good for right now when you are working on that, that's awesome. But that work pays off in the future and it makes you better in the future. So a lot of times people have a vast amount of potential, but they never live up to it. And why is that? It's because people are maybe not necessarily willing to put in the work every single day to reach that full potential. Because let me tell you something, it's not an easy thing to do to reach your full potential. It takes sacrifice, hard work, and discipline and consistency. A lot of the times what people do is they get on that consistent grind for a few months or a couple of years and they think that's enough, or they get discouraged and they just drop it. And instead of going on this trajectory here, they start going more flatlining. They get complacent and they get contempt. And that's not a good thing. If you want to do that, you can, but I want to help build people to their max potential, because you become a better member of your community. You become a better father, son, husband, daughter, wife, whatever the case may be. You become a better person in your community and in your family, and you start to impact people and you start to implement change in any area that you're in, whether it be your job, your hobbies. You are inciting change for the better. And that's what we're here to do. And to do that, to really implement change and be consistently growing towards your full potential, not only do you have to be working on yourself, but you have to surround yourself with the absolute best people possible, people who are also on that same pursuit. You have to be willing to sacrifice things in your life that most people have. You have to be willing to give up specific things that are not good for you. And the way that you do that is you have to come to grips with yourself and understand that if you continue doing things that are holding your progress back from being the best version of yourself, you will go nowhere. It takes maturity and wisdom to give up those things that are holding you back. And if you can make that first choice and decision to give up those things that are holding you back, you will start to notice change and growth on your route to reaching your full potential. And reaching your full potential, guys, this is something that is a lifelong pursuit. If you think, oh, well, when I'm 35, that's when I'll hit my full potential and I'll be at my peak and my absolute best, you don't want to do that, because subconsciously you're training your mind to think, well, after 35, I'm not going to get any better. I'm just going to go downhill. Your whole life, you should be chasing after your highest potential possible. Because like I said, anybody who is great or a legend or is doing something at the highest level possible is putting in the work at the highest level possible. They're doing it all the time, doing it at a seriously high intensity level, and a serious amount of determination and focus goes along with that. Sometimes you just have to learn how to drop all of those negative things off in your life and have this laser focus and intensity on just becoming a better version of yourself. Because if you don't do that and you're willing to just be on this really linear progression, you are going to surround yourself with people who are on that same progression, and they're not going to be as high of a quality of people as they could be. Look, potential is great and all, but you have to have a work ethic that matches your potential. Have you ever heard stories or maybe experienced life lessons or seen this in person where you've seen somebody, maybe young, maybe old, they go into a field or a hobby or whatever, and they have immense potential, but they become complacent and they don't work hard and they become lazy and they're not focused, and they're not working towards being the best version of themselves and that max potential, and it just dies off. boom, they lose that max potential. Now they can still get there, but it's going to take even longer amounts of time and more work to hit that level of max potential. A secret that I can give y'all to hitting your max potential is you don't have to make, if you take this, imagine this line, this linear progression of your life, right? We want to be going here, right? You don't want to be here and here and here and here, but you also don't want to be here. And the key to that is every day doing the little things right, implementing change, and winning the small battles. And your trajectory starts doing this. Even if it's very slow over months and years of time of doing the right thing, putting in the work, sacrificing, you go here like this. And that is how you reach your max potential over a lifetime. You have different chapters in your life, and you're going to hit that max potential in certain chapters of your life and in different hobbies and whatever the case may be. And in the next chapter, you have to be willing to start over, or maybe not start over, but build from where you just were. A lot of the times, what we need to do is to get real with ourselves. And I want you to ask yourself, I ask myself this often, and it really convicts me. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with where you're at? Are you happy with your skill level at your job or at your hobby, with your physique, your relationships, your community? Whatever you're doing, are you happy? Are you satisfied with the work that you're putting in? Do you know deep within your heart and deep within your mind that you're giving everything that you have to become better and to impact and influence people as much as you can? If you're not, then you have to make up in your mind, firstly, you have to want to become better. That's the problem with most people, is they don't want to change, and then they don't know how to. But you have to want to change. You have to understand that there is a need for change and there is a need for growth, and that you can become better. It doesn't matter if you're the greatest in the world at something, there's always room for growth. So we have to get to that point with ourselves and really just man up and be honest with ourselves and say, look, I can be better in this area of my life. I need to work more, I need to work harder, and I need to surround myself with better people so that I can grow. I need to sacrifice and give certain things up so that I can be better. If you don't do this, you will never reach your max potential as a human being in anything that you do. If you lie to yourself and you deceive yourself, you won't grow. It's just simple as that. If you're lying to yourself and deceiving yourself and you think that you're okay where you're at, you are not going to grow. You're going to get stuck like stagnant water. It doesn't move. It just stays there. So look, y'all, be willing to grow. Be willing to change. Get some good people in your life that want to see you grow and are going to help you in a mutually beneficial relationship. Get you an accountability partner, somebody who wants to see you grow. And you have to make up in your mind that you want to grow, that you want to be better, that you need to do these things more consistently, okay? Because I want to see every single one of y'all who watch me, I want to see y'all hit y'all's max potential. And this is something that takes years of growth and growth and growth. But during the growth and during the process, to me, that is the most special thing, because you're actively putting in that work and that effort, and you're able to help people while you're still on your journey. And you're going to meet people who are up here, who are down here, and who are on the same level as you. That's the beauty of that, is that you're going to run into people who are in different walks of their life, but you have the ability to impact them, and they also have the ability to impact you, right? Iron sharpens iron. That's what it says in the Bible. Iron sharpens iron. And that's what friends can do for you if you are in the right relationship, right? A quick piece of advice that I have for you is get a notebook or get a journal and just write down 10 of your biggest goals, and then maybe 5 or 10 of your smaller goals. Write it down, right? And every day, write in your notebook what you are doing. Pursue that, to get better at that, to get closer to achieving that. And it'll make you realize if you're actually putting in the work or if you just think you're putting in the work. Like I said, potential is great and all, but hard work and discipline overcomes and triumphs all. If you have hard work and you have discipline, you will grow and you will become better. I have become, I don't want to say obsessed, but I have become very, very, very focused on being the absolute best version of myself that I can. So when I'm put in situations where people need to hear me speak, or I need to speak to one person, or I go into jujitsu, or I meet somebody from calisthenics, or you're put in a business meeting, you're on the internet, on a video, whatever the case may be, you can be the best version of yourself and impact the most people and in the best way possible. So look, y'all, I want to see y'all grow. Like I said, I'm going to continue making more of these videos for y'all, for myself. Like I said, this is the most important thing to me, is making these long, not even just long videos, but making the deep, impactful, wise, and insightful videos. I really enjoy it. I ask that y'all would like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so that you can get notified whenever I post. Look, like I said last video, this channel is growing seriously fast. It's pushing 200,000 views. I am so honored. I give all the praise and glory to God. He is doing this for me, and what I want to do is give the absolute best leadership and advice that I can to y'all. So I'm honored that y'all would listen. I'll be back with another video soon, and I appreciate y'all. Blake McMahon is out of the building. Boom.